They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson going for it all. That's caught! And he will score! Xavier Legette, touchdown Carolina. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Panthers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now return, coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. To throw, here's Lance. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Lance looking to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. It's 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find them...
And he'll take it on in. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown, Elks. Moody now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Elks will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This returnable with Reed. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
2nd and a yard. Now Richardson. He's going to air this one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Richardson going to look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. He is in. Touchdown, Panthers. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. A return now from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So after one, knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Lance. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And a good run there on second down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Here's Lance. He fires downfield for Pitts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. Here's Jack Fox now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At their own 30-yard line.
On first down, it's Richardson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll try the right side this time. Inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Carolina. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. McPherson, good on the extra point. Panthers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, you're a...
And he will get into the end zone. Rick Pearsall, touchdown, Elks. His second touchdown of this first half. Moody's extra point is good. And the Elks will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 62 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Panthers. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Panthers go up by 7, 28-21. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he will go all the way. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Elks. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Elks have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Richardson. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He keeps it himself. Richardson gonna hit the deck here, but not before he picks up a 1st down. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Room up the sideline to the 20. Solid running there. He takes this up near the 35.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. It is 3rd and 10. Lance. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
handoff as they try to run it here.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Richardson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Carolina. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. The Panthers will go up by 7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Lance. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Throwing, Lance. He's going to keep it himself. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good for a 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw, here's Lance. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him. Was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He's going to look downfield once again. That is caught. What a throw. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Elks. On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Elks will tie things up all even at 35. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. First and 10. From the gun, Richardson. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now Richardson. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk, and it'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut, and that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. So we are at halftime, and the visiting Panthers are out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Looking to throw, Richardson. Backs to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Richardson. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Panther first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Now he'll run. Richardson gonna hit the deck here, but not before he picks up a first down.
When you're game planning during the week for a mobile quarterback like this, on every down, you have to have somebody to account for him. You can see why here. He's able to escape the pocket, turn into a runner, and he can take every play and make it a big play.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He'll check this down to the running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good game, brings up 3rd down.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Richardson going to look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lance looking to throw. Oh, a loose football. The Panthers have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
Let the fullback try to power it home. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Throwing, Richardson. This is hard toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead.
McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And the Toronto first down.
Here's Lance. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Panthers 49, Elks 35.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's a run going left. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. 1st down and more inside the 25. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Elks. Moody now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Elks will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Whoa!
Recovered by the receiving team.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Richardson to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Got his man. It's Kirk. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now Richardson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Here's Richardson. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special. Come up with the recovery.
These are the type of self-inflicted wounds that the coaching staff told us about all week, Mike, and it's been a real point of emphasis. Anyone possessing the ball, whether that's on offense, defense, or in this case, special teams, protect the ball at all costs, and I can promise you they're not going to be happy with this one.
It's first down, and they'll run. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now a handoff, running right. Finding space at the 15. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Touchdown, Carolina. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They motion the slot man left. To throw is Lance. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Lance. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Now on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. That one incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. On the move past the 40. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He's got it at the 7, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. This is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. McPherson, good on the extra point. Panthers are able to extend the lead.
McPherson set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. To return is Ricky Pearsall. Half midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
This guys take over 1st and 10 at the Panthers' 46-yard line.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now Lance. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster, and I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
On first down, it's Richardson. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Elks are able to cut into the deficit. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
On play action, Richardson to the right side, and Kirk's got it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. From the gun, Richardson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Moody now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. That scored too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers.